Now, before we get started, I want to mention to our audience that you are joining us today in your personal capacity, and your comments are your own and not on behalf of the Capitol Police. And Sergeant, I want to thank you for how you have been open over the past year with us and others about the long journey that it has been for you to recover. You've discussed some of your injuries and even your surgeries you've posted about online. So, but I also know you've been back now at the Capitol, back on patrol. So I'd like to begin by asking you a year later, how are you doing? And what has it been like to be back in the Capitol?
Thanks for having me. And before that, let me correct one thing. I'm back at work, but not on. So I'm still on strict duty. Uh, this whole past year has been very difficult, challenging, um, emotional. Basically, I've been overwhelming on the amount of physical therapy that I had, painful therapy, mental health sessions, trying to help me cope with some of these moments that I endure. They still traumatize me and others. It's difficult. It's not only myself going through it, my whole family and relatives are also going through them. And so it's been challenging and difficult for everybody else. When I'm when I returned to the Capitol on November 3rd, I hesitated before going in, to be honest. Um, and for a moment, I thought that it's going to be gut wrenching to even take the first step out of my car just to go, trying to go in. And then when I go in, then you have moments of relief that you see your colleagues or your coworkers and some of your subordinates as well. But it doesn't take away the trauma and everything that happened. So it's uh, anything could trigger you. You got the sounds of war or just doing your job. You know, it comes in waves, so it's difficult.